You put a what in my who? She can say all day that wasn't drugging somebody, but you putting something in somebody's vodka bottle, that shit's not okay. What's up, baby muffin? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Ashley Deshawn, and I'm back at it. And in today's video, I'm basically going to be telling you guys a story time of when I was a freshman in college. And this incident happened so long ago, you guys. You know, I already graduated college twice. I got my bachelor's and my master's. You feel me? Your girl is educated. You know what I'm saying? I got them brains, baby. I'm trying to remember because this happened so long ago, and you guys know I'm not like these other YouTubers. Like, these are actual real stories. This is exactly what happened. So, boom. I'm a freshman in college. This is when I first moved to Florida. I'd never been here before. I don't know nothing about Florida, whatever. So I moved here from Houston, Texas to go to school for business or whatever, but that's besides the point. So I moved in, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see my roommates at the time of me like actually moving in. I actually saw them once I got done. I don't know if they were like afraid to come out of their rooms, or I didn't know. This is how I was thinking back then. I didn't know anything. So I'm moving my stuff in. My mom is helping me move all my stuff into the house and stuff like that. Well, the apartment was helping me move all my stuff into the apartment. My little sister Chelsea, she actually came from Houston to help with the whole moving process, because me and my brother were actually going to school together. So yeah, I'm looking around, you know what I'm saying? Me and Chelsea are going downstairs. People are already throwing parties in the hallway. It was stupid lit. These apartment complex, they literally always have parties. They don't have them no more, but they used to always have parties. So when you would walk down the hall, you would just hear people like banging and like dancing and just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was a wild fucking year. It was a wild fucking year. So me and Chelsea walking downstairs and stuff like that. So we basically unpacking stuff from the car. So we see these dudes. So these dudes, they're like, hey, like who y'all, like, hey, yeah, like whatever, calling us. You know what I'm just saying? Just doing that dumb shit that niggas be doing. Hey, you in the white, you in the white, you in the yellow. Like, just on some stupid shit. So they come downstairs and they're like, where y'all from? Like, what y'all doing? Y'all moving in? I do. Apparently we're moving in. Like, you know that this is the move-in date. Like, come on. So he was like, yeah, like what building you staying in? I'm like, oh, I'm staying in building 2 or whatever. Oh, that's dope, what floor? So I told him the floor, and he was like, oh, okay, what's the number on it? I'm like, nigga, I'm not gonna tell you where I stay, like what the fuck? So he was like, okay, well, let me help y'all move y'all stuff upstairs. I was like, no. After we got done doing that, we basically like exchanged numbers or whatever the heck. Like, I literally took my stuff in and I came back outside to give them, like, we exchanged our numbers. Chelsea exchanged her number and stuff like that, just in case he couldn't get in touch with me. So boom. So after that, I'm texting him and stuff like that. He's like, oh, we about to have a little get together tonight. Y'all can just come over and chill. We'll do the whoop. So me and Chelsea went to you know, across the way to building 1, and you know, to chill with him and shit. So we chilling over there or whatever, and I'm telling him, I'm talking to him, I'm just like, oh, like this shit is dope, blah, blah, blah. Like tell me more about the city. So after all that shit happened or whatever, so after all that shit happened, me and Chelsea got tired. We decided to walk across the street back home. So after that, I'm walking in the house and my roommate comes out of the room. So we're gonna call my roommate Madison, okay? We're gonna call my roommate Madison. She's Caucasian. Keep that in mind. So Madison comes out the room, and I'm like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you see somebody that you ain't never seen before, and it's like, this is the person you about to live with for the next couple of years. So it's like, all right. So she walks out and she goes, hey. And I'm like, oh, what's up? Like, she real bad, she thick, you know what I'm saying? She got beautiful long blonde hair. Like, sis was banging, you feel me? So I put my stuff down inside the room, and I go back out there and I'm talking to her, and I'm like, oh, like, my name is Ashley, woo. We're talking and stuff. I'm like, oh, what do you like to do? I was like, oh, does somebody else live here? Because it was a 4-bedroom. It was a 4-bedroom. So it was me, it was another girl, and it was her, and it was her. But she said that, oh, nobody else lives here but me. And I'm like, how does no one else live here but you? That makes no sense. It's a 4-4. She goes, oh yeah, because like I used to throw like really loud parties and stuff like that because I didn't like my roommates and I wanted them to move out. So I'm like, okay, so you used to throw parties to get them kicked out. She was like, yeah. She was like, especially that bitch, like, she was living here or whatever. Like, she was like kind of older or whatever. I think she was like 26 or something at the time. She was like, yeah, she used to complain about me and my boyfriend being here and watching movies on the couch and stuff. So I used to just throw parties with all my friends. Look. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, bitch, you not gonna do this to me because I don't even know you like that. So if you think that if I got a problem with something, that's what you gonna do to get rid of me, baby, I'm walking outside and I'm literally gonna turn up with you guys. Like, I'm not the type of person. You cannot remove me or make me move out of a situation because you're acting a particular way. That's not how I rock. So I'm like, I'm listening to her. I'm getting the vibe that she's a partying type of girl. She likes to do a lot of things. I'm like, all right, cool. So after that, I go into my room. I'm talking to my mom about it. My mom was like, what the fuck? Like, she really was just like, what? Like, that don't even make any sense. She was like, all right, whatever. I guess it's just gonna be y'all two. So we have separate leases. So I wasn't really worried about, oh, let's all split the lease and stuff like that. So boom. After that day, I think this was 2 days before my mom was about to leave, or a day before my mom was about to leave. So she comes out, her boyfriend is in the living room and stuff like that. They're cooking breakfast and stuff like that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The day go by. It's going down to, I think, around like 5 or 6 o'clock. So I come out of my room. I'm fully dressed. I come out of my room. Her boyfriend and her in the kitchen taking shots. So she goes, well, we're about to go out, blah 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 blah, like we're about to go party, we're about to roll and stuff like that. Keep that word in mind, roll. So she's like, yeah, we're about to roll and keep and drink and whatever the fuck. So we're going to some type of rave or something. It was at this nightclub downtown. So they're doing that. I'm like, gang, like I wanna turn up, I wanna have fun, like I wanna be like in the know, I wanna know everything, I wanna know everybody. So I'm texting the guy that I met the day that I was basically moving my shit in, and he basically was like, yeah, so what are you doing tonight? And I was like, oh, Madison, but I said her real name, of course. Madison is going out, I just met my roommate. And the motherfucker said, Madison who? And I'm like, Madison, I don't know her last name. I was like, but I know what she looked like. He was like, what's she look like? So I'm like, oh, she's like a slim white girl. She got that ass, she thick, you know what I'm saying? She got like beautiful blonde long hair, stuff like that. So he goes, oh, I know her. You talking about, I don't know if she's gonna watch this or not. I don't even know if she still follows me on Instagram. Okay. So that girl, she lives the low life, you feel me? If you know that lingo, then you know what I'm talking about. So she's a part of the low life, or she used to be a part of the low life. So I was like, okay, like they don't got nothing to do with me, you feel me? Like that's the way she want to live. I don't judge people. I don't judge people based off of how they, you know what I'm saying, how they like to maneuver with their bodies and how they like to maneuver with the things that they want to do with their lives, you know what I'm saying, in order to survive. I'm not really, you know what I'm saying, I really don't care about that. So I was like, oh, that ain't none of my business. I really don't care about that. So he was like, yeah, she real cool people, we used to hang out with her. I was like, all right, bet. So after that night passed by, my mom finally leaves. She goes back to, you know, wherever she oh wait, no. So look, the next night she was in the kitchen again, drinking liquor, taking shots with her boyfriend, and she literally was like, do you want to come out with us tonight? And this was my first time ever going out with somebody without my mom, or maybe not my mom, without my sister, because my sister's like my mom, like my second mom. So this was my first time ever going out with some people I've never really known like that, and I really don't condone y'all doing this shit either. So I'm like, okay, I think so. Like, I'm telling y'all, I was like very young at that time. Like, I think I was what, 19? Like, I was just kind of like, I was trying to be free but not be free at the same time, because I was like, I'm already kind of hearing things, and I kind of don't want you to get put into any trouble, or you to keep having this stigma on you, you know what I'm saying? So really, I was just like, damn, like, what should I do? Should I hang out with sis, or should I stay in the house? But I'm like, damn, sis is fire. Like, sis look like she got, you know what I'm saying, she got something going on. Like, she know where the spots be at. So I'm like, let me go with sis. So I go into the room, I tell mom, like, mom, like, is it okay if I go with my roommate out? She's like, this is your house, like, you live here now, like, you don't gotta ask me. I was like, all right, bet. So I'm getting dressed and stuff like that. My mom, she's already like going to sleep and stuff like that. So we fucking basically, my mom was leaving that same day, I believe. Like, I think she was leaving either that same, like the same night, or she was leaving the next day or something like that. So basically, I go into the kitchen or whatever, and she's like, oh, come in my room, you want to see my room? So I'm like, yeah, I want to see your room. So I go into her room. She's like holding me by my hand. She's okay. So basically, she was like, do you want to see my room? And I was like, yeah, I want to see your room. So she basically takes my hand, she walks me to her room, and she goes, sit down right here. So I'm like, all right, bet. Like, okay, I'm looking at her room. I'm like, oh, it's real nice. Like, I like that, like this. Oh my God, you're bedding. And so, you know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, she sits down. I tell no fucking lie, you guys. I tell no lie when I say this. She sat down and she pulled out like some cocaine and started chopping that shit up, bro. And I was like, yo, like, what are you doing? You feel me? Like, I've never seen nothing like this before. Like, I'm from the hood. Like, we don't see stuff like this. Like, I don't know what kind of hoods y'all come from, if y'all may have seen it, but the types of people that I grew up with, they don't do these types of things. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, you feel me? So she's like, you want to try something? I'm like, no, like, I'm not really into that. So like, just try a little, just try a little. I'm like, no, I don't want to do, like, what the fuck? So she's sniffing. She sniffed 2 lines, then she did some shit. And I was like, okay. Then after that, she was like, I'm about to get dressed. Is that what you're gonna wear? I was like, no, I'm gonna wear something different. I was like, what should I wear? She was like, we're finna go listen to trap music. You like trap, right? I was like, yeah. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody loves trap, but keep that in mind. So she goes, okay, well then just change it to something like some combat boots and put on some high-waisted shorts with a crop top. I'm like, okay, this is how I normally dress anyways when I go to, you know, parties and stuff like that. So, you know, house parties. So I go to my room, I get dressed. I come back, I sit down at the little bar or whatever that we had in the house. And her boyfriend, he takes the top off the vodka bottle and he starts pouring shots and he goes, take this shot, take this shot. So we're taking shots, we're getting a little tipsy before we leave. So we finally get in the car, we're on our way. She was like, yeah, but the party's in Tampa. And I'm like, we stay in Orlando, so Tampa's like, what, an hour away? Because I thought when she said Tampa, it meant like another city over, or like, you know how you live in different areas of a city. It's like, okay, if you're in Orlando, you can go to Winter Park or you can go to Sanford, something like that. So she goes, yeah, we're finna go to Tampa. And I'm like, okay. I never really known about Florida. I never lived here. So we get there, it took so long. I was like, damn, how long was that drive? She was like, an hour. And I was like, oh my God, it's so far. So we get out there, we're still, we go to one of her homeboys' house or whatever, because I guess she knew like a lot of like frat guys and stuff. So we're at their house, we're drinking and stuff like that, we're chilling. Next thing you know, we're getting in the car again and we're going to a different area close to the beach. And next thing I know, I see this long ass fucking line of like people. And I'm like, where the fuck are we at? She was like, hurry up and download, she said, hurry up and download this ticket. And I'm like, all right. So I download the ticket. She was like, yeah, when you go up to him, he's gonna scan it, we're just gonna go in. You don't have anything on you, do you? And I was like, why the fuck would I have anything on me? Like, you tripping. Like, why would I, what? So she was like, no, never mind. Just chill. I was like, okay. And so we get inside the place and I'm looking, I'm like, yo, this is lit. I really wish, and I hope that I have the footage right here. If I don't, I'm so fucking sorry, but I swear I will try to get it for you guys. But so the place is lit, as you guys can see or may not see. It's like a big ass stage, hella lights, the music is going, there's people dancing in the middle of the sand, there's a bar on the side, like, and I started to feel fucking weird. I started to feel so weird. I started to feel like I was floating or something. You know what I'm saying? So she drags me with my, like, by my hand. She kisses her boyfriend. He goes this opposite way, and we're just dancing in the sand. And I'm just going like this and just dancing and just dancing. And I'm thinking that this was gonna be trap music. No, this was like trap music for like white folk. Like, I don't know what kind of trap music that was, but it was trap like, like, but it had hip-hop in it. It was weird. So I was like, okay, I don't really know what that music is called. I feel like I have some of it on my computer, but I really don't know the actual technical name for it. So I'm just floating. I'm like feeling like, what the fuck? Like, why do I feel like this? Like, why am I like, what's wrong with my eyes? Like, everything just started going like this. And I'm like, am I drunk? Like, did I drink a different type of liquor? I don't know what's going on right now. So I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm not feeling too good or whatever. And I was like, I think I got to pee or something. So they picked me up and they put me in the water, and I'm like peeing in the water. They're like, are you done? Like, let's go back, let's take some more shots. I'm like, bro, what the hell is wrong with you people? Like, in my head, I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers is crazy. So I pulled my pants back up. We walk over there. She was like, are you feeling a little woozy? You've been rolling all night? You've been rolling? I'm like, I haven't been rolling anywhere, but I was like, I just got done dancing. I was like, I don't even know where Madison is. I was like, where's Madison? Who are you? She was like, yeah, I know Madison. I'm like, okay. She was like, yeah, just take this, you'll be fine. It was like a a white coconut shot or something. I'm thinking that I'm about to drink some milk to be okay. So I'm telling y'all, I never dealt with nothing like this. I was so dumb and naive. So I take the drink and I'm like, ugh, this is fucking disgusting. She was like, you have to take all of it. Ugh. I'm like, I can't no more. I can't. I was like, I need some food. I need some food. I remember that my sisters used to always tell me, every time you get drunk, you need to drink, so you need to eat something. I started to eat, like somebody had ordered some pizza, or there was like a pizza stand. It's very kind of vague at that point. It's like I was there, but I wasn't there. It felt like I was on a different planet, but I was on this planet. Like, does that make sense? Like, I was here, but I wasn't here. You feel me? Like, I was that wavy. Like, I'm literally just sitting there eating my pizza. I'm looking around. I still don't see Madison. So I walk over to this little area. It's like this gated area. I walk up in there and they're like, oh, you're a part of the VIP? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. So we get up in there. I'm with some other different type of people. They don't even look the same. I'm looking at them and I'm like, have any of you guys seen Madison? Have any of you guys seen Madison? And they were like, no, who's that? And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm really lost out here. I'm on this beach by myself. This girl is crazy as hell. She just left me. And I'm just sitting there like, and they're like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, bro, have y'all ever seen the movies that like, it just looked like their faces are like so close, but everything else is behind them? Bro, it was so weird. I feel like I had fish eye or something. Like, they were just like, are you okay? Are you okay? Get up, get up. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I remember randomly ending up on stage, and I was just looking down at the people on the stage, and there was girls twerking, and I'm like, bro, what the hell is what the fuck did I get myself into? I can't see anything. I can barely breathe. I don't know where the hell I'm at. I feel like I'm out of my mind. Like, I just didn't feel like myself. I got down from the stage and I just remember walking and I was just tumbling, and next thing you know, I turned around and I seen Madison and I literally grabbed her and I hugged her. I was like, oh my God, like, where did you go? Da, da, da. She was like, are you okay? She was like, come on, we're about to leave. So she grabs my hand. We go around to where this other bar was, and I just remember I vomited so fucking hard and long. I was vomiting so much, and it was just like, it just looked like that shit from How High. It was just like, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was like, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. So we literally get in the car. No, we went to the bathroom. I had to go pee again. And she was like, did you have a good time? Like, you've been rolling all night. And I was like, what does rolling mean? She was like, bro, I put a Molly in our vodka. You put a what in my who? You put Molly in my vodka? Like, why would you do that? Like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And she was like, yeah, that's what rolling means. Remember I told you the other night that I was rolling? I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know this lingo. I'm not a drug addict. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. So she goes, yeah, we're about to just go home. So we went back to the frat bros house or whatever. It was like 4 of them, and they had like a beautiful 4-story. So he was just like, you know what? You can just sleep in this room. She's gonna sleep. I'm like, we're not going home? Like, what the fuck? So she was like, no, just rest your eyes real quick. I'll be back to check up on you. So we literally, like, I think I only slept for like probably 7 hours or something. I remember waking up at 6 a.m. My mom called me and was like, you have to take your brother to school because he missed the bus. And I'm like, I don't have time to drive, like, have these people to drive home, like drop, because my class didn't start until 5. So I knew I was going to be fine if I did anything that previous night. I still had class. That was my first day of class, you guys. Like, I almost missed my first day of class. Don't ever follow after my footsteps. That was horrible. But literally, we got back and I made it in just in time, like 2 hours before, to take my brother to class. And then after that, I had to literally just sit down for a second, get back up and go to class. And in class, I couldn't even pay attention to what the hell was going on. Like, I was so messed up, and everybody in class was like, hey, yeah, she had a good night last night. We need to hang out with her. Don't hang out with me. Like, that was not, I don't even want to hang out with me after this. Like, that shit fucked me up. But all I can say is, be careful with who the fuck you go and party with. Be careful. Don't trust your roommates. Don't trust anybody that you really don't know or didn't grow up with, because these people can really fuck your life up. Like, had to have been something other than some other type of drug, it could have really messed me up. Thank God Molly wasn't that bad on me and I really like flushed my system out. But that right there, I've never had somebody actually drugging. Like, she can say all day that wasn't drugging somebody, but you putting something in somebody's vodka bottle, that shit's not okay. And you purposely pouring that into some shot glasses just to get lit, it's not fucking cool to me. But I don't know, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Be careful out there, be safe, because I know it's the summer. But if you guys would like to, I don't know, if you guys want more story times or something like that, please don't hesitate to let me know down inside the comment section down below, because I got some more bangers lined up for you guys for the rest of the week. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace. Like, comment, and subscribe.